Hey guys, so today we're going to go ahead and see who were you in your past life. Today we actually have 4 pals instead of 3. We're going to go ahead and dive into your past life. Before you get started, I know you guys are excited. Can you take the time out and give the video a thumbs up, because it does help my channel and it does push my videos out into the algorithm, allowing more individuals to cross path with the message that I have for the collective. If you are new here, welcome. You are more than welcome to subscribe to the tribe. If you are returning, thank you guys so much. I send you love and I am very grateful. Also, I do offer private readings if you are looking to book a private session with me. The information is down in the description box and the comment section. Go ahead and check out my website to figure out what services I offer. If you are interested, I will be waiting for you on the other side. All right. Can you get mommy coffee off of her underneath her TV on the stand? Very quietly, because Sissy is sleeping. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Once again, I do have 4 pals to choose from. The timestamps are down below in the description and the comment section. You could go ahead and click on the timestamp that I offer for your pal. If you want to. You got to clean the mess up, though. Okay, so for pal number 1, we have the Galactic. For pal number 2, we have spirituality and religion. For pal number 3, we have authority figures. For pal number 4, we have Atlantis. Okay, if you need more time, you are more than welcome to rewind, hit pause, meditate, ask the Most High for a sign on which pal you should select. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started for pal number 1. For those of you who chose the Galactic, let's go ahead and see who were you in your past life. Okay. So we have pal number 1. So far we have Galactic. Okay, that says a lot. I see that you guys could be a part of the Galactic Federation. All right. The second card, we have the Lyra constellation here, which gives the energy, I believe Lyra is Hathor. Heru is what I like to call her. I like to call her by her original name, but I am aware that they switched her name to Hathor. So some of you guys come from the Lyra music. Clarification, some of you guys come from the Lyra constellation here. Okay, all right, I love it, I love it. Second card, we have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. You know what's standing out to me? He's playing an instrument. Some of you guys in your past life, you were highly connected to music. You played music. You use music to connect to your higher self. Also, you could have been a music teacher, created music instruments as well. The third card we have here is the Patriarch. I am getting masculine energy. So no matter what gender you are this lifetime, I am sensing a lot of masculine energy. And it's very interesting how on all 3 cards you have a masculine energy there. You have a masculine energy there. And you have a masculine energy here. So I am seeing in your past life, you are masculine energy, very unapologetic. You were you, and it also looks like he has a flute in his hand. It's like he's holding it as if he is playing the flute. So I do see Lyra constellation. All right, the constellation of music is what I'm seeing, highly connected. I'm hearing evolved music as well. We have secrets revealed, Queen Sheba. So you guys are related related to Queen Sheba as well as Het Heru energy. I love it. Some of you guys could be descendants or Het Heru herself. Some of you guys might be descendants of Queen Sheba, or Queen Sheba herself is the energy that I'm getting here. All right, we have Lakshmi, fortune. Some of you guys come from the Hindu tribes in your past life here, goddess Lakshmi. Now, one thing that is standing out, okay. We have the number 27 coming out twice here. So some of you guys could be born on the 27th of any month. Your birthday could have been the 27th in your past life. Also, 2 plus 7 is 9. Life path number 9 in your past life here. Okay, maybe your birthmark is shaped like the number 9 here. But I am seeing with Queen Sheba and Lakshmi, very fortunate. You are very fortunate, very wealthy in your past life is what I'm seeing here. Also, you were the one who buried all the secrets, okay? I'm hearing your music revealed secrets. So you were the one who was in control of revealing the truth through music is what I'm seeing here in your past life. The next card we have is Het Heru, actually came out here, and I believe Het Heru is from the constellation Lyra. So I am seeing here that you are soul family to Het Heru, descendants of Het Heru. Okay, a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister. When it comes to a mother, a father. When it comes to Het Heru, even a spouse. Some of you guys might be the spouse of Het Heru as well. But I'm seeing when it comes to Hathor, who were you in your past life? Descendants. We have a person here that represents Hathor's energy, and then we have her descendants who chose pile number 1. So I am seeing that for pile number 1, you are family of Hathor, of Het Heru here, her children, her siblings, her family. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. And one thing that's standing out to me is my nose started running, and as I am reading this pile, so that could be a sign or a message. What is the spiritual meaning of a runny nose? If someone could comment that down below for me, that will give me more insight on why my nose started to run during this pile. Okay, we have Enchanted, the moon card coming out here, a moonlight. So I do see that you guys work really well when it comes to the moonlight. Your rituals, your manifestations, your self-care routines work really well when you do them at nighttime. This is beautiful here. And I'm aware that Het Heru is the goddess of the moon, the mother energy here. So we have mother and father energy coming out. You know what I'm sensing is that with the children card, you are a child of Het Heru. So in your past life, you were a child of Hathor. Okay, with the father and the mother coming out, you come from the Lyra constellation, and your parents in your past life was Hathor and her divine counterpart. This is beautiful here. The last card we have, well, okay, this is insane. This is totally insane, because I'm aware that with her wearing this crown here, is that Het Heru again coming out here? I mean, this is double confirmation here, and I was going to say double constellation. So maybe you come from 2 constellations. You were probably pulled to 2 different pals here, but with the honor, the deities around you, you should be honoring Het Heru this lifetime, because she is still around you here. You have honored the deities around you, prayers, offerings, and help. I do see that in your past life here, you honored Het Heru, you praised Het Heru. That was the deity that you were highly connected to. And you know, they say you should honor your mother. So I do see in your past life, where did you come from? The Lyra constellation. Who was your mother? Het Heru. We're going to go ahead and get some tarot cards. So the Galactic Federation, okay, you were connected to the Galactic Federation through your mother, and the mother is Het Heru for you. You are a child. Okay, you are a child of Het Heru. It's like it's giving me the vibe of her older child, her oldest child. So do some research and look into Het Heru's oldest child, because that is the vibe that I am getting for you, my viewers. Some of you guys were teachers, music teachers, teachers of the children. Some of you guys held Het Heru's secrets, because if you are aware of the ancient Kemetic Neterus, they all had individual people on their team. They had basically like babysitters, maids, high priest, high priestess. They had all of these people on their team, and I am seeing you played a heavy role in Het Heru's team. You kept all of her secrets here. Okay, also I'm seeing someone who was in charge of the wealth, the fortune. You were the individual who was in charge of the wealth and fortune when it comes to Het Heru here. Okay, so we have the Hermit card coming out, the one who held the light, the one who, for instance, while she was walking down a dark hallway, you held the light for her. Okay, you opened the door for her. Also, you were the one she would send out to gather secrets. You were the one she would send out to gather knowledge, to gather information. When she didn't feel like going out and she went into hiding, you were the one standing by her side. You were the one who would come and get her out of bed when it's time to go to a gathering. You were the one who brought her water. You were the one that she cried to when she didn't have anyone else. You were the one, is what I'm hearing. And then we have the star card, and this is, you were a star. Where is your star constellation? Lyra constellation is where your star is located. So for pile number 1, if you've been wondering where is your star, where do you come from, I do see from the Lyra constellation. And then I just heard something and it kind of like got my stomach feeling shocked. So that might be Het Heru's energy is chiming through, and you are more than welcome, Mother, to show up, to show yourself, and to show out. I love you as well. I'm very aware of Het Heru. Okay, so if you guys heard that, then that sounds for you. There's no one around. There's nothing and no one around me. So that sound was clarification for my pal number 1s here. And that's where you come from the Lyra constellation, highly connected to Het Heru. I do ask that you do your research after this reading. If you are aware that, and you kind of already had an inkling, comment down below and let me know. Like, thank you for clarifying this. Thank you for the insight, because I'm getting the vibe that some of you are already aware that you are highly connected to Het Heru. And I'm also hearing this is why you're so fortunate. The channeled song that I'm getting for pile number 1 is Fortunate by Maxwell. Fortunate to have you, girl. So that might be a channeled message that you can dedicate to Het Heru, how you're very fortunate to have her in your life, is what I'm hearing here. And that's what they wanted to tell you, pal number 1. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. I thank you as well for tuning in. I send you all love, and until we meet again. Okay, that might be clarification. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, for those of you who chose pile number 2, we have spirituality and religion. So far, the channel message I'm getting is that you are highly spiritual. Some of you guys were around during the times the Bible was created, the Bible story, biblical times. Biblical times. Okay, we have the Vega star, a falling ego. So the constellation you come from. Hey, pal number 2, we're going to go ahead and see who were you in your past life. If you chose the spiritual and religion card, spirituality and religion, excuse me. We got spirituality and religion. If you chose this card, we're going to go ahead and see. So I am seeing that you guys are highly spiritual. You had a strong belief system. Okay, so we have Vega star system. Okay, you were a falling angel from the Vega star system. You come from the bright star, the Vega star. All right. Everybody light your Vega. Everybody light your Vega. That's what I'm hearing. Not everybody smoke. Okay, if you know, Vega is a cigar. Maybe you guys were smokers. You smoke tobacco. Maybe you also have that habit this lifetime. We have books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books, okay? The libraries, writing, reading. You guys were highly connected to books is what I'm seeing here, all right? We have the Tower card, chaos and destruction. Wow, you know what, the energy that I'm getting so far. And then on the spirituality and religion, there's a book open. You know, it's giving me the great library that burnt down, the ancient, I think it's like the Alexandria library. Comment down below. I think this was in Kemet. It was a library, even the Akashic records, but the great library that burnt down, you were there during the time the great library burnt down is what I'm hearing here. We have intuition, so you guys are highly spiritual. Okay, could have been you have Queen Nanadi. So you guys are most definitely queens. Your intuition was heightened highly. I see you might even embody the intuition this lifetime, but I'm seeing that you guys are highly spiritual and your intuition was strong. We have home. Yeah, that was your home. That's the last time you came to earth, was when the great library burnt down here. I'm hearing your home is the Vega star. Okay. We have Kali Ma. We have Kali Ma, spiritual transformation. So with the Kali Ma's energy coming out here, the download that I'm getting with this Kali Ma's energy. Oh, wait. Let's see. There you go. You're welcome, beautiful. Can you give Sissy another Cheeto, please? Thank you, love. Oh, I found the remote as well. In the cabinet. Okay, so we have spiritual transformation, which is interesting because we have spirituality coming out. Now we have spiritual transformation coming underneath the Tower card, chaos and destruction. So I do see that you are a warrior of fire, a warrior of destruction. It's also giving me that Oya energy as well here. With spiritual transformation coming out, I do see that in your past life, you were someone who taught spirituality and you received your downloads not only from books, but through your intuition here. You also wrote books. You were an author in your past life of spirituality and religion, highly connecting to the Bible. Okay, I'm hearing the books they stole out of the library that burnt down is what created the Bible, is what I'm hearing here. You guys could also be highly connected to Kali Ma this lifetime. Okay, we have higher power. So you were here when the higher power was connected to the cosmos and not a book, is what I'm hearing here. So you were one of the individuals who wrote the books that they came and stole, that they stole from the amazing library to create the books that we read now, is what I'm hearing. You were someone they worshiped and looked up to as a higher power. Okay, we have courage, strength, fearlessness, and warrior, which is interesting because it's connecting to this Kali Ma energy here, that you were a warrior spirit here. You could have come from a clan where they put red clay in their hair, highly connected to red clay here, living off the land here, fire, a very vicious individual. You cause chaos and destruction if fucked with, is what I'm hearing here. This is interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see. So far you come from the Vega star. All right, you were here when the amazing library burnt down in Egypt. Alexandria, something about Alexandria is coming to me here. Who were you in your past life? All right, so we have the World card coming out here. You helped orchestrate the Earth. You were there when they created Earth here. It's giving me the Orisha energy. It's giving me the Orisha energy, the Orisha who orchestrated Earth. You were one of the chosen ones that were sent down to Earth when Earth was orchestrated and created here. You got the Six of Wands here. Most definitely a leader. You had a whole tribe that followed behind you here. And that the star, they're saying, look up the star you come from. The Vega star, the Vega star is what I'm hearing here. I don't know why I keep hearing Vega constellation, but the Vega star. Wow, good job. That's beautiful, mommy. You doing it. Give me a high five. You come from the Vega star is what they're saying here. That is beautiful. Last card. We have the Four of Cups coming out, blood and bones. All right. So the books that they read and study when it comes to blood and bones, you created, you played a part in creating the books on blood and bones is what I'm hearing here. If there's a book that you created called Blood and Bones, that is what they're saying here to me. You were a child of, you weren't afraid of the lions. You weren't afraid of the tigers. You weren't afraid of the wildcats that people are afraid of now. You actually played with them. Those were your pets. Those were your animals. That was family to you is what I'm hearing here. You lived off of the land. You had courage. You had strength. And you went through many spiritual transformations, also guiding people through their spiritual transformations. We have a queen here. Some of you guys were women in your past life here. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy, but you help orchestrate the world that we live in today is what I am seeing here. Do we have any matching numbers coming out? Highly connected to the number 6 is what's coming out. We have 6 and 4. 6 and 4 here. 6 plus 4 is 10, completion. So this lifetime I'm seeing is the completion of your life here. So this is probably the last time you're coming back to earth is what I'm hearing here. This is very beautiful. So I'm hearing that you went from spirituality and now this lifetime you're here reading the books that you wrote in your past life and how they turned it into religion here. You might be heavy into reading, researching, studying this lifetime. And it's like you're going over what you wrote your past life is what they want to tell you about your past life. I wish I could go deeper into it, pal number 2. But since my beautiful child chose to rise up during my reading, they're going to be kind of quick reads. Like I said at the beginning, if you are looking to get a past life reading from me and you want to go deeper into this, go ahead and book yourself a private session with me. I am excited. I welcome you. And if you choose to walk down that road with me, I will see you on the other side of your private session. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to subscribe to the tribe. I thank you all for tuning in, and until we meet again, bye my loves. Hey guys, so if you chose pile number 3, we're gonna go ahead and dive in and figure out who were you in your past life. We have authority figure. So I do see the law. I'm hearing the law. The law of the land. You are highly connected to the law of the land is what I am hearing from my pal. Number 3 is the law of 1. You guys could be connected to the law of 1. The law of the land is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing this town ain't big enough for the both of us. So it's like law enforcement. Who were you in your past life? Highly connected to the law. You were an authority figure. Okay, so we have Southern Cross. You guys came from the southern states, a southern state here. You have signal. Okay, so we have the law and then we have the signal. It's giving me some type of law enforcement, police officer. 3 plus 2 is 5, changes. You were the one who enforced changes. Enforcement is what I'm hearing here. You were crucified as well, or you were the one who ordered crucifixion is what I am hearing here. X marks the spot also is what I'm hearing. Crux constellation, Crux constellation. I'm not familiar with this constellation, but I'm saying that's where you come from, the constellation of change. We're actually going to go into the book to read more on the constellation that you came from, pal number 3. So let's go ahead and see when it comes to where you came from. Let's dive into this. So ensure your instructions are clear. So ensure your instructions. You laid down instructions. Okay, this is interesting. With authority figures coming out and the signal card that says ensure your instructions are clear. Someone may be getting mixed signals from you. Watch out for red flags and do something about them if they appear. Pay attention. Okay. cross. Okay, so you come from the cross constellation. Is a 4 main star constellation, most often referred to as the Southern Cross. Interestingly, the cross was known to people in the northern hemisphere, but over time the Southern Cross has dipped below the equator and disappeared from the night sky in most northern minds. Of course, it is very well known in the southern hemisphere and is proudly featured on the Australian flag. In the cosmology of the indigenous Australian people, the oldest continual culture on Earth, the Southern Cross, was the footprint of a giant wedge-tailed eagle with the pointer stars, the throwing stick used to hunt it. Okay. So the crux lies on the southern end of the Milky Way's visible band. It is easily seen in the southern hemisphere, a little to the left of the pointers, and looks like a diamond shape laying on its side. If you are in the northern hemisphere, it is harder to see. But at 35 degrees south latitude and all latitudes further south, you can see the Southern Cross at the hour of the night all year round between latitudes 20 plus and -90. Okay, so I am hearing you come from the Southern Cross constellation. I've never heard of this one. This is new. So for my viewers of pile number 3, you guys are teaching me something new. All right, let's keep going. Bless my soul. Let's keep going. So we have counselor. Okay, this is interesting. So you have those who obey by the law, authority figures, and counselor here. So I'm hearing some form of lawyer, judge, police officer. You laid the law of one, the law of the land is what I'm hearing. You have to obey by. So I'm hearing you were one of the ones who laid down the law of the land. You have the ancestral force, completion. All right, we have completion here. So helping the universe complete its cycle. It's like the universe was formed and then your tribe came down to lay the law of the universe is what I'm hearing here. So you come from the tribes that laid down the law of the universe. This is interesting. You have Sekhmet coming out here. So I do see that you are highly connected to Sekhmet, the warrior goddess, the wounded healer is what I am seeing here. This is very interesting. Okay. We have Kali energy. Some of you guys might be pulled to. Kali came out, I want to say, in pile number 2. You guys could have been pulled to pile number 2 because her energy did come out in that pile as well. Honestly, I don't know if it was 2 or 1, but Kali's energy did come out. So if you were pulled to another pile, don't be afraid to go back and watch it. But we have Kali energy. So I do see the warriors. You were a warrior. You fought with bow and arrow. You fought with swords. You fought with machetes. You were a fighter. You were an authority figure who laid the law down by any means. And if you had to be crucified, then we shall crucify you. I'm hearing you were the one who I'm hearing that you were the one who deemed those who deserved to be crucified here. Okay, we have Isis, Aset energy coming out, sacred contracts. You dealt with the contracts of the lifetime. So if someone, no, I want it quiet. If someone, when I'm done, you can. If someone, excuse me, my baby distracted me. If someone went against the law, then you would look into their contracts, their life contract, and figure out what constellation they came from and how are we going to crucify them. So we have warriors here, we have law enforcement here, and we have those who determined the crucifixion of a soul is what I'm hearing here. We have counselors here. You heal with the kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So some of you guys are counselors. You listen to souls. Okay, I'm just hearing warriors, like a warrior tribe is where you came from the southern hemisphere of the world. Okay, we have celebration. All right. You also married people. You were I'm getting judge, because a judge determines how someone's going to spend the remaining of their life after they go against the law. A judge deals with marriage. A judge deals with sacred contracts. You were a judge in your past life. I mean, it's clear as day. You got celebration as this too. tie the knot. It also looks like she might be carrying with child, and that is also birth certificates. You have sacred contracts, which is like weddings and unions, and judges deal with all of that. Judges also sentence individuals who went against the law. So it's strong indications that you were a judge in a past life is the energy that I'm getting. We also have teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. So not only did you lay the law down on the land, you also were one of the individuals who taught other people. It's like a whole tribe. Because if you look on this card here, there's a tribe. There's more than one here, if you see that. So you had a whole tribe that taught each other. I'm hearing you were like, they started as a child teaching you how to instill the laws of individuals here. So a warrior spirit as a child is the energy that I'm getting for you, pal number 3. Most definitely, majority of you guys were judges in your past life is what I'm getting here. Okay, and they're saying, wow, go back to pile number 2. Both of these cards you guys saw me shuffle, and both of these cards came out in pile number 2. So that's very interesting. We're going to put them back. Some of you guys need to go back to pile number 2. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more card, and then we're going to close out pile number 3. So we have the Ace of Cups. I mean, you just determine how much love the individual gets. Like, do you deserve the death penalty, or do you deserve to be wealthy? Do you deserve to be a queen, a king? Like, you laid down the law of determination. Like, you determined the outcome in the life a person deserves to live is what I'm hearing. You also wrote out the sacred contracts, the birth charts, the wedding contracts, and things like that. A lawyer for some of you guys here. Then you have the Fool card. It's like hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no. I'm hearing that. That's the channel song for pile number 3, Hit the Road, Jack. So you determine what one's life would be down the, like, even before birth, you determined what this individual's life would be. And I'm hearing this is in the cosmos. This is not physical. So you determine where a soul will go, if they will go down to earth, if they will go to the lower realms. You determined where a soul will go in the life that they will live in. You were the one who wrote out a soul contract. You have sacred contracts, the soul contract. You were one of the individuals who wrote out the soul contract before the soul reincarnated. You determined what a soul would be, who they would be, where they will go, and things like that, pile number 3. So I am seeing that's who you were in your past life. If you claim it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, that is okay. Like they said once before, don't be afraid to go down to pile number 2. I could have swore I had a tissue with me, but it looks like it disappeared for some reason. That's a little odd. Oh, wow. And then as I come back, I find it. That's interesting. I feel like a spirit is in my house playing tricks on me today. And that is okay, but let's just keep going. So thank you, pal number 3. We're going to move on to the last pal. All right, you guys, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and see who were you in your past life. If you decided on the pal number 4, the Atlantis, we're going to go ahead and see who were you in your past life. Where did you come from? All right, so we have Atlantis. All right, I'm hearing sacred technology, highly connected to the dolphin spirit. You guys might be connected to mermaids, dolphins, starfish. The water world is what I'm seeing here. And I'm also hearing sacred technology. You guys might be like techs, computer techs, computer geeks, just really good with electronics is what I'm hearing here. I'm hearing static and electricity as well. All right, so we have Ceres. Some of you guys come from the Bright Star series, the dog, oh my goodness, the dog star. All right. Some of you guys come from Ceres. That is interesting. So we have some from Atlantis and some from Ceres here. I love it so far. All right, you guys are very, very wise. We have music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So you guys played music. You orchestrated music. I'm hearing an orchestrator. So you guys were orchestrator is what I'm hearing when it comes to music. Beautiful, beautiful. We have father of water, balance and harmony. So your father came from Atlantis. That's how you are connected to Atlantis, because your father was a architect. I'm hearing an architect from Atlantis. An architect could have helped architect the boat of the ark. Something about an ark, something about a boat. Ra's bark is what I'm hearing. Help architect Ra's bark. Some of you guys are really into the buildings, how they create the buildings, shapes, sizes, things like that. You guys might be really into like looking at vintage buildings. You guys might like vintage buildings. You might not be into the modern building, but you like the vintage style homes is what I'm hearing here. Your father is highly connected to balance and harmony. This is giving me the energy with balance and harmony and father. I believe that is Ra's energy, because Ra is the father of Ma'at, and Ma'at is the goddess of balance and harmony. So your father could be not your father could be Ma'at. Your father could be Ra. Ra could have came down from the cosmos to Atlantis is what I'm hearing. We have Goddess Aset here. You guys are highly connected to Goddess Aset. So it's giving me the vibe that you guys came from the Dog Star series. You left series, went down to Atlantis. From Atlantis, you became an orchestrator or architect. You created the pyramids and building boats and things like that here. Some of you guys are highly connected to magic. Okay, some of you guys were highly attractive as well. A mother. You guys birthed children is what I'm hearing here. Okay, we have the sun. So I do see Ra's energy is coming through. We have the sun card coming out here. So you guys are highly, highly connected to Ra's energy is what I am seeing here. I love this. I love this. Yeah. Okay, so where did you come from? From the sun. Some of you guys are sun children here. You have the sun, and with Ra's bark here, if you see that boat there, that is Ra's bark here. So I do see that where some of you guys are highly connected to Ra, descendants of Ra. Okay, you guys might already be aware of this, or this is information that you haven't heard of before. But I am seeing descendants of Ra coming out strong here. What did I say? What did I say? You guys are descendants of who? Ra. I love this. Share your gift. You guys are descendants of Ra. All right. You might be hunted by the eye of Ra coming out here. Even though, if you see that, that is the eye of Heru here. If you see that, that's Heru's eye. But if you are looking at it, no, is that the eye of... Nope, that's the eye Heru. This is the eye of Ra. So you guys might be hunted by the eye of Ra, and the eye of Heru is what I'm hearing here. So you guys are descendants of the sun, descendants of Ra here. Sun mastery. You guys were into sun mastery is what I'm hearing here. You were into navigation. So you helped Ra navigate the boat, navigate the bark is what I'm hearing here. Wow. The land... I'm hearing the law of one. You guys were followers of the law of one, but you helped Ra direct his bark here. You were the one helping steer his boat. I'm hearing you play a part of being on Ra's bark here. The boat that crosses the night sky up into the day sky, back in the underworld, back to this world, back like every single day the sun takes a trip. And you were one of the individuals who helped direct the direction of Ra's bark, the sun. You helped direct the sun. The sun is actually a car. It's not Ra's physical vessel, but it's his car that he drives here. So I'm hearing you help direct the vehicle of Ra. You guys are sun worshipers is what I'm seeing here. I love it. I love this pal. You were a channeler. You guys were mediums. Your ancestors are Ra and his family here. The spirits that you should be calling on and working with is Ra's spirit is what I'm seeing here. But you were the one who downloaded signs and symbols. You could see things coming in from 1,000 miles away, 100 miles away, and you channeled those messages and you delivered the communication to Ra. Maybe some of you guys are Dominican, because I was going to say you're Dominican, and that came out of nowhere. but you communicate it. I feel like I'm channeling messages, and that's why my vocabulary is like crisscrossed and all over the place, because I'm channeling messages. So you guys are a channeler, but you guys might be Dominican or was Dominican in your past life is what I'm being told here. You guys could also channel through music, songs, constantly singing songs here is what I'm hearing here. Who were you in your past life? A child of Ra, or Ra himself. Okay, also highly connected to Aset. Okay, who were you in your past life? Pal number 4. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords coming out here. You most definitely had Ra's back with the 4 of Swords. I am seeing the one who eased the God's anxiety, the goddess's anxiety. You were the one who helped ease their anxiety. Even if you look on this card, how you're the one who's coming in with the information, delivering the information here, helping Ra on his journey across the night sky and across the day sky. But it's something about that night sky is what I'm hearing here. You even have Judgment. You were a good judgment. Judgment and balance and harmony, Ma'at and Ra. You are on the bark with Ma'at and Ra. This is so interesting. I love this, pal. So who were you in your past life? You could be Aset, because Aset is on the bark with Ra and Ma'at. Highly connected to Aset's energy. Some of you guys could be Ra. The essence. Okay, the essence of Ra. You could embody the essence of Ra is what I'm hearing here. You got the 3 of Cups. Okay, the golden blood. And then I'm also hearing the golden milk. So my Aset breastfed Asar. No, and Heru. Okay, so there's a lot of energy of the Netarus coming out. Aset, Heru, Asar, Ra, Ma'at. Is all through here. All through who your father's land is under the water. So Ra's land could be under the water in Atlantis. Ra could be highly connected to Atlantis. Ma'at could be highly connected to Atlantis. Asar and Aset could be highly connected to Atlantis is what I'm hearing here. They probably flooded Atlantis out, hiding evidence and proof that these gods and goddesses walked planet Earth is what I'm hearing here. Your father's belongings are under the water is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, if you see this card, how the bamboo flooded you guys, and it was very sad. Your ancestors are highly sad once you guys were flooded out. I'm hearing that's the last time you came to Earth is when they flooded out Atlantis here. All of your belongings is underwater here. Could be under the Atlantic Ocean here is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you guys could have been flooded out here. Your father rose from the primordial waters of Nu. If you see how he's sitting on top of the water, highly connected to the waters of Nu is what I'm hearing here. The chariot, Ra's chariot, Ra's boat. There you have it, the chariot, Ra's boat here. You are on the boat with Ra. Who were you in your past life? Someone who was on the boat with Ra. Oh my goodness. Last card, then we're going to wrap it up. If you want to go deeper into this, don't be afraid of purchasing a past life reading with me. All of the information is in the comment section and in the description box. The link to my website is there here. Yeah, they blocked you out. They blocked you out here. You didn't complete your last lifetime. You didn't complete it because you guys were drowned out, flooded out. They drowned you. So you probably have fear of water. We're going to close it out there. Pile number 4. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I thank you. I send you love. And until we meet again.